I'm Dave,
And I'm Creaky.
and we are back in Hollow Nest, racing past dialogue of the old man because we don't care. Off cam, Creaky did a little grinding for Geo, as you may notice in the upper left corner there. There's a lot of it.
Yeah, I'm a crazy person.
No.
Anyway, I'm gonna buy everything I possibly can in every shop.
We're gonna buy all the stuff.
Oh,
We got simple keys. We got lanterns. We got rains eggs.
Still looking for something to buy? Is your Geo weighing you down? Unfortunately, you seem to have cleared out everything I'd be willing to part with. Nothing left at all. I think there might be a few old trinkets down in my storeroom, but I lost the key a while ago. Is it the key you just sold me?
no.
Okay. So no more business between us, I'm afraid, for now at least. Get out of here and let me spend some quality time with all the Geo you've gifted me. Just rubbing on it.
Yeah.
Bapanada.
Alright, we're gonna get some pins. All the pins so that we can see all the things on all the maps.
Oh, also,
Oh, hey.
thankfully you're still here. We found this guy while I was grinding.
Pale thing. You use these old lines. Pathetic. A real warrior carries himself to combat. He has no need for such convenience. Why are you waiting here then? Leave me be. It's the arena I seek. I've already wasted far too long on these cursed roads.
Okay.
We're applying all the little charmies. Can we get that one? It looks like it's in a piece of like wood or bone or something.
Yeah. I always like to imagine that
They're in the
we have
mask.
like a little bandolier.
Oh, okay. I was thinking she just carves them into the mask. Hold still for a sec. Alright, we got 5 notches now.
Alright. Now, we're gonna head back to Green Path and start doing things.
Alright, we're gonna do things.
Let's do Soul Catcher.
Difficult decisions.
Yeah.
Which tiny jewel we slot into our face. Kind of like materia.
Yeah. No.
Watch as Creaky runs away from the Moss Knights.
We don't look at them, okay?
We don't look at them. They do seem pretty challenging for just sort of like wandering around enemies.
Yeah, I mean, they're basically a mini-boss.
Yeah. The lush green areas. Oh, back to crappy ones.
Sorry.
Spikes, our worst enemy.
Yeah, people named Spike. We hate them.
Yeah.
Anyway, now that we have the dash, we can get over here. Wow. A singular Geo.
Oh, that's... Oh.
Except not
Oh
at all!
no! Double jerks! Oh, but he just stays shut. That's nice.
Yeah.
He doesn't hurt you for rubbing up against him. See, this is a pro tip from Creaky here. When faced with 2 of these guys, hug one.
Ah. Damn it. Okay.
Hooray!
Okay.
Double hug monster.
And now we're over here is a bunch of dead ones. And a new charm! Baldur shell.
Oh, because those are Baldur.
Yeah.
Protect its bear with a hard shell while focusing soul. The shell is not indestructible and will shatter. Oh, okay. So if you're healing, you get a little bit of a protection.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And now it is time to explore.
Hey, he was upside down.
Yep.
Ah! How rude.
I forget what those things are called. Yes, the Gulka.
Gulka. Alright.
Oh, also, now that we have the lantern.
We could go into the dark places.
Yeah. Nor those places.
There was one earlier up in the Forgotten Realms, too.
Yeah, we're not going there.
Forgotten Crossroads.
Yeah.
Not the Forgotten Realms. That's a whole other thing.
But, yeah, you can see why this place would be kind of a pain with...
Yeah. It's just quite impossible. Ooh.
Oh, also, you can actually see him holding it.
Oh, he's getting that thingy. Okay, we'll do a zoom in.
Welcome to the Stone Sanctuary.
A face carved from stone. Yeah. Whoops. It's so mesmerizing you couldn't make the jump properly.
There.
Oh, wow.
It's over here.
Such dangerous traversals. Just a mega bench? What is this?
That's our first full health
Oh.
upgrade! Now we have 6 masks. We're protected.
Protected. Hey, buddy. How come your little legs aren't melting off?
Alright, well,
Sorry.
you could tell what was supposed to happen there.
Yep.
But
You could have just done it.
I wanted to
So
show that you could go there.
You wanted to show off.
No, I wanted to show that you could go there without getting the dash first.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Blip. Oh, are they? Oh, they track. I thought they were fixed angle.
No.
Well, that's even worse.
Yeah, the ones earlier were easy to hit because they,
You had nice, simple spots. Simple angles.
Alright, well, that's not great for what we're about to do. Thankfully, they can't track me down here.
What was this? A big chonker. Wow!
What a massive moss charger!
He's got leaps. He's got mad hops. He looks like a fish.
The leaf fish.
Yeah. One of those jumping fish. Alright. Oh, that little head came off.
It does that sometimes.
That's sad.
Alright, steady body might actually be bad for this.
Yeah, it seems like you kind of want to edge back with him.
Yeah, okay. Hold on. Hold on, Soul Catcher and Long Nail.
More reach.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
keep you spacing.
What happened?
Alright.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, hold on a sec. Okay,
Wow, smooth.
come on.
you're about to... Okay.
That sort of worked. Eh. Oh,
Wow. Oh, the buggies... Or did you take the buggies off?
yeah. Didn't have room
Yeah.
for him in the setup
Yeah.
that I...
You gotta get your optimal materia.
Yeah. That I was totally using and not just face tanking. Listen, sometimes it works. And this was one of those times.
Sometimes it works.
I think what really helped was the thorns.
Oh yeah, every time he whacked you, he got some thorns in his face. Yeah.
Let's see what's past this thing. Damn it. Oh, right. It's nothing. Playing tennis with plants.
Chest up there. Boink, boink.
Ooh.
Nice.
A little guy.
Oh, that was impressive. I would maybe get 2.
Okay. Alright. Wait until it's about... so close. A little too over here.
It's okay.
Nope, not there. Gotta go in the back bounce. There we go.
Wow!
Okay.
So cool.
There you go, little dude.
Buddy, go home.
Now I have to get back across.
Really? There's no shortcut?
Nope. Not that I can access right now. Okay.
Please and thank you. Now, how come he's not shooting at the birds all the time?
I don't know.
Got some.
I'll be real with you. I don't know how this creature
He's
works.
got some prejudices.
Maybe they're not big enough to register? Okay. And
The bench.
for now, that is the last of Green Path.
Okay. Wow. Now what do we do?
Move on to the next one.
What is that, though? We didn't. There was no major boss with a thing to get us somewhere else.
Well, there was Hornet.
Yeah, but well, I guess that gave us the dash. Is the dash now let us access some cool zone?
I mean, it will later.
Oh, look, it's all weird.
Yeah.
Pustules. Or eggs. Or something.
I think they're supposed to be bubbles.
Bubbles?
Welcome to the Fog Canyon.
Fog Canyon.
I hate this place.
Oh.
It is visually very, like...
Disorienting.
Yeah, it's also full of Metroid knockoffs.
Do we... Okay, I was gonna ask, does it hurt to hit them if they're sparky?
No. Those are Uoma.
Uma.
These things, though. These... jerkwads.
Oh. Are they not... Oh.
Wow!
When they
Okay.
die, they leave heat-seeking missiles that deal 2 damage.
They do a bad thing.
Uma.
Uma
I love the way these things are named in this game. Oh man, I miss my cash.
Ah. Ah.
Okay, that was... My thorns kind of screwed me over there. Huh. Sometimes running into a wall is effective.
Creaky is so panicked.
You would be too if there were explosions happening around you all the time.
That's true.
We gotta find... Oh, I hear him. I was just gonna say, we gotta find our dude.
Yeah.
Find our boy.
About that, though.
A little hard to get to. I see his papers.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that?
What is this nonsense? Well, at least it's not damaging.
Yeah, we can't get a map of this area for a while.
Got it. Wow.
So we're just kind of...
Just pick up some of the papers that were laying there and, you know, do your own little sketch.
We don't have enough of a brain cell for that.
Oh.
We can't go over here, though.
Yikes.
Y'all ready to watch me do parkour again? Alright. Parkour!
In a bath. Ow, oh!
Well, these things suck.
A-E-I-O-U? You were making vowel sounds.
Yeah. Oh, that's a thing, actually. Where did I see that? I don't remember where, but it was basically like for actors and voice actors that are making pain sounds, you just run through the vowels.
Oh my god, that actually sounds like it works.
Yeah. And then each one, you know, you do each one and you can just use them all over. You can have that, audience. You can use that in your game or whatever. Me making that noise. Go for it.
Anyway, up here we get a new item.
Hello.
A Hollow Nest seal.
Okay. Is that a key item?
No.
Or let's see. Oh, and it's on this like line of, and it has a number of the quantity.
Oh, I forgot to use the key.
Yeah, what's the key for?
Oh, we'll have to go back to Dirtmouth soon.
Okay. Oh, does it open a house?
Yeah, it's that place past the graveyard. Official seal of the Kingdom of Hollownest, symbolizing the authority of the king and his knights. Relic from Hollownest Pass. This item now holds little value except for those dedicated to the kingdom's history.
Mm-hmm.
Are we dedicated to the kingdom's history?
Kind of, but there's someone who's a lot more dedicated.
Are we truly dedicated? Yeah.
Anyway, here's another new area we can't get a map for. Kind of.
Oh, this is
To lead into one. Here's flying versions of the little moss boys.
I use leaves to fly.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is that? It's gross. It's coming out of like mouths in the floor and the ceiling.
Alright, here we go. More parkour.
Parkour! Oh,
Ah.
face. More face.
Yeah, I guess they would be so hard to time when you're mid-air. Or going to be mid-air. Gosh.
Alright. Alright.
Oh.
I really should just stop hitting them, but I can't make myself...
You can't not do it.
Oh. That one was close.
Oh, what's that sign?
I think it's supposed to be a symbol of Geo.
Geo. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey.
Oh, Bakura Fineldo.
Hello there, dearie. I was about to close up shop and run till you came along. I provide a banking service if you're interested. Millibel the banker. Losing one's geo is a terrible thing, and it's so much more likely if you carry it about on yourself. My vault is much more secure. In all my time as a banker, I've never lost a single geo. Maybe you would consider opening an account. Pay to open an account. So it's just you can bank it.
Just you.
Obviously, it's a
Geo.
bank. You're a smart one. Next time some dreadful beastie gets the best of you, you'll be glad to know your geo is safe within my shelter, my vault. Now let's do some banking. Now, can you only come here to get your money?
No, you'll still drop whatever money you have on you when you die.
No, but I mean, like, your banked money.
Yes.
Okay, come here and get your money and then make the treacherous journey back. Well, I guess the Stagway's right nearby.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. If the Stagway's close by, it's fine.
Gonna give her like 100.
Does she do interest?
I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look that up off screen. I don't remember the exact mechanics of this.
If she doesn't do interest, you'd be better off investing it in bonds and futures. Little stock tip for you out there, audience.
Anyway, welcome to the Queen's Station.
Queen's Station.
I fell past Quirrell.
Hey, buddy.
Isn't this something? I'd not expected to discover so huge a stack station after that foggy descent. The bugs of Hollowness must have been an impressive lot, building such grand structures so far into these wilds. Seems the dangerous creatures about haven't yet made their way in here. It's the perfect place for a quick rest. Can you imagine this place in its time? Hordes of bugs traveling about the kingdom. There's only one.
Just the one.
Stag bells ringing, the station bustling with activity and life. Now only our-like even know it exists. It's a special thing, I suppose, to cherish these sites even in their decay.
Does he ever, like, teach you anything other than just location lore?
It'll be important.
Okay.
Is it that just faintly you can still hear the echo of the bells? Yeah, sometimes when people punch me, I do hear that. It's more NPCs!
Well, hi there. Giraffe bug?
Ooh, come in search of treats, have you? I chanced upon a unique little fungus growing right above us. I've only found it in the station, and the taste is just divine. This place must have once been quite the hub, built at the border between those two lands, that misty drop to one side and those bulbous growths another. Neither place seems particularly welcoming, so while my little treats last, I think I'll stay right here. Feel free to stop by any time. Though I do like the quiet in this station, a little company is always good for one's health.
Insert Geo Metro. That's a good thing you didn't deposit all your money.
Yeah.
You've opened several stag stations now, haven't you? I'm thankful for the opportunity to once more travel through the kingdom. As I visit more places, I feel my memories returning to me, like the stagways of my mind are running once more. Continue to open the stations, and you'll have my deepest gratitude.
He could just go, right?
Yes, but I think the memory thing is implying that he doesn't remember where they all are.
Oh, you ring the bell and he comes and he's like, oh, okay, I remember this one now. Sorry, I remember this one now.
This gladdens me. The Queen's Station has opened once more. This place was a bustling hub of travel, well placed for travelers visiting the outer edges of the land. Quite the explore to find this place.
Alright, so there's one more thing I want to do. There was another room we didn't go in here. Anyway. We're going here now.
We're going here now.
Oh, right.
No, we're not.
Acid Lake. Never mind!
We need the diving suit.
Kinda.
We need Big Daddy.
Dude, that would be so cool. Bug Daddy!
Bug Daddy.
Artists are watching this episode. I would love to see a Hollow Knight version of Big Daddy.
I'll do a simple paste over it, but I'm not that good.
Moving on to the next area.
Wow.
The fungal wastes. We got mushrooms, baby.
I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing at his spew.
I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing at his spew.
It was just
what
like,
a line.
It was just like, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, papers, papers.
Cornifer!
This song reminds me of something. What is it? Anyway, keep going. Ah, my short friend, you've caught me at the perfect time. I'm just about finished charting these noxious caverns.
I feel like all the voices have changed.
Probably. I can't remember them from week to week. I know I'm trying to do a sort of like a very chill, almost Bob Ross for Cornifer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Very territorial types make their homes within this area. I'd suggest avoiding them where possible. Further below, some strange thin creatures gave me quite a scare. They seemed an intelligent bunch. In my youth, I'd have braved their caves, but I fear I've matured my physique. I fear my mature physique wouldn't be able to outrun them were they to turn violent. That's not really Bob Ross. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know, I think it works.
There's a potent odor about these caverns, and far worse for me, I suspect. My trunk is quite sensitive, whereas you don't seem to possess a scent organ of any kind. Is it that you cannot smell at all?
Yeah, it's a blessing, really.
Trunk. Oh, yeah, it is a trunk.
Yeah, I'd have called it a proboscis myself.
Proboscis.
It's usually what you call it with insects. Or a
Yeah.
monkey, I guess.
Monkey?
Yeah, the proboscis monkey. Yeah, we'll go up.
They seem really sad when you kill them. I guess most things probably are.
I think it's just that they deflate.
Yeah. There's that one that always seemed kind of relieved.
Oh, the chili dogs.
Yeah.
He's got money. I need to take his lunch money.
Get it. Get the money.
Ugh.
Ugh. Some Last of Us vibes down here.
Yeah. As far as I remember, they're basically just a reskin of the, Hold on. He hates when I do that.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. This is a cool trick you can do where you can lead their spores back into them and blow them up. But
We're not doing that. We're just taking them in the face.
Well, that wasn't my intention. But, you know. Sometimes. When you try things.
Sometimes when you try things, other things happen.
Listen, somebody's got to eat the red berries.
The red berries.
That's the red berry principle. Find red berries in the forest, somebody's got to eat them. And if they die, nobody else eat the berries.
Oh. Got it.
So, fun fact, I don't know how this is coming along, but I watched a big, huge lore video for this last week, I think. And, I was reminded of the fact that there was a community project at some point to translate the language on the signs.
Oh, yeah?
I have no idea if that's even possible, but hey, it's cool that people try.
Yeah.
We'll cap off the next episode with what the simple key reveals,
Alright.
and then get back to mushrooms.
Alright. Sounds good. So we're gonna stop there. We'll come back. Open some locked doors. Take some mushrooms. See what happens. So, thanks for tuning in. Hope you had fun. We sure did. And we'll see you next time.
Well, goodbye.